welcome to this society event. This is a championship, and my name is John. And it's right in front of us. We have a par 4 first hole. All you got to do is hit it straight up the middle, and then we'll take it from there. Oh man, that was just striped. And we're about 130 yards to the pin from here. Okay, you need this one if you want to save your par. And you're at even par. Par 4 for the second hole. Let's see what we can do. And let's see if this one will run. You caught the downslope. Good one. And we're about 115 yards away. And that'll do. Grab your putter. Okay, 18 feet to the cup. This one's going left to right. Pretty hard break too. All you got to do is put that in the hole for par. You are currently sitting right at even par. Careful out there. We got a tailwind blowing. That'll do. 8 feet to the cup. Oh, it's going right by. All right, drop this par putt. Let's do it. Okay, even par at the moment. We're teeing up on the 4th hole now. Oh man, you launched that. Setting up here on the first cut of rough. I'll tell you what, that was some great golf I just saw on this hole. Next putt for eagle. Oh, that could have been a birdie. All right, give this a tap. And you're at even par currently. All right, now 5th hole, par 4. Let's do it. Well, I'm sure that's not what you intended. That'll do nicely. Here's a 10-foot putt. Looks like this one starts straight and then goes a bit to the right. All right, here we go. Let's get out of here. Tap her on in. And you're sitting at 1 over for the round. And we got a left to right cross breeze on this hole. Did you just use Thor's hammer? I know. It's not called Thor's hammer. It's called Magender Thor. Here's our second shot on this 6th hole. Oh, you dialed day. Now the 7th hole, we have a par 3. Greenside sand. Let's see what you have. This one's just a 5-footer. And you're 3 over at the moment. Okay, here we go. 8th hole is a par 4. I'm liking that one. The shot's just about 95 yards to the pin. Oh, you didn't hit this one, but that's okay. And this is your 3rd shot. Well judged on that one. Okay, moving on. You are sitting at 4 over on the round and teeing off now on a shorter par 5 hole. Nice shot. All right, you might want to club up a little bit. We have an elevated green. I think we're going left here. Setting up here with a very long putt. I think we got a left to right break here. Okay, par putt coming up. All right, moving forward. 4 over par for the day. Okay, wind's picking up a bit. We got a headwind on this one. Oh yeah, off the downslope. This is going to chase out. Yeah, you'll take that. All right, 2nd shot on the 10th. Good shot. Okay, this will save your power. Let's go. And you're currently sitting at 4 over par. Okay, nice little par 3 here on the 11th. Oh, your approach is heading left. Well, we're in the green side rough currently. Let's be careful with that chip. Okay, here's our par putt. An uphill putt. Moving right to left. 5-foot putt here. And you're currently sitting at 5 over. Teeing it up now on the 12th. Great swing. Looks like you got a favorable bounce on the downslope. This could run. Okay, this is about 125 yards away. Right by with the chip. And this putt from 4 feet. And that's 4 over for you. All right, over to number 13, and this one's a par 4. Great swing on that one. And there we go. Nice little approach shot. And you've got this much left to save par on this one. This one's on a good line. And that'll go down for par. Well done. And right now you sit at 4 over par. Wind is blowing right to left on this one. It's going to chase out a bit further down the fairway. Watch it go. All right, here's our second shot on the 14th. And it looks like you're putting for eagle from here. That's not bad at all. Here we go, birdie putt. Just a little too much power. Oh man, that car just slipped right away. Sitting at 5 over par for your round. Okay, a longer par 4 on this hole. Second shot here on the 15th. I think you caught this one too firm from the rough. This is a super long putt. No two ways around it. Let's see how you do. All right, starting this one way outside the left of the hole. All right, for the bogey. Okay, let's move on. All right, that's 6 over for the day. Okay, let's see what you can do here on the par 3 16th. Hey, that's another green in regulation. Okay, let's get this ball in the hole. This to save par. Well, it didn't quite get there, did it? Okay, let's see how everyone else is doing in this event. And now for the par 4 17th. Should be smooth sailing off the tee. Okay, here's a 5-footer. Okay, that's 7 over for the day. Wind's a little blustery, blowing right to left on this one. That's just too bad. Yeah, careful with this one. Hitting off this pine straw. It's not the most predictable thing. I don't think you're going to make it here out of the rough. Well, maybe this will kick left. Nice approach. About 17 feet to the cup. Starting this way out to the right. Let's watch it. Okay, let's put this ball in the hole and head our separate ways. What do you say? And at the end of this one, you'll wind up at +9 on the scorecard. And with that, I'm going to let you go. Thank you ever so much for the round. I had a great time hanging out with you. there. My name is John McCarthy. Pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. I got good vibes about the day. I think we got good things ahead. And we are staring down a par 4 for our first hole on this one. Now let's stripe this drive into the fairway and get on our way. All right, let's make the most of this. Good luck. All right, from the beach. Nicely down out of the sand. Let's get that putter on the go and take it from there. And we're already under par. And it's just one hole into this one. Looking forward to see what you do with the rest of the round. A little windy on this hole. Landing area slopes away from us. Might be able to get some extra yards. And just sheer terror coming off the club face there. Powerful job. Got about 125 to the pin. That'll do for the approach. This one's 17 feet. I think this one's going left to right. Oh my goodness. All right, here is a look at our par putt. And that's 8 over par at the moment. Let's see what this third hole has in store for us. And that will play. Thank you very much. All right, this putt for the birdie. Okay, we got a par 5 here on the 4th. We'll have that. This shot is clocking in at 195 yards away. Now this from 13 feet. Slight break, if any, to the right on this one. That putt will drop, and that's your second birdie in a row. Let's get on a streak here. And you are 6 over par at the moment. That wind is blowing right to left on this hole. And just sneaking into the first cut of rough. And second shot here on the 5th. Yeah, you can sink this, you could save par. All righty, give a tap and we'll head on to the next hole. And 7 over at the moment. All right, nice clean swing here on the 6th hole. We got a par 4 ahead of us. Silky swing. All right, this shot's about 150 yards out. And this is for your par. Here's an uphill putt moving to the left. Oh, this has my attention. Oh, come on and drop. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. And after that, you'll go down to 2 under par. Okay, 7th hole is a par 3. And we are we on the green? We're on the green, yes. A hole, though, I still can't see it. I'm just going to have to hope we get this close. All right, nicely holed. Let's move to the next. Okay, tailwind blowing with us on this one. I think this one will land in the fairway. Okay, this one's around 160 yards from the pin. What will happen here? I'll just be quiet and watch and see how you do. 3 feet to go. And currently sitting at 9 over. And here we go on the 9th. Oh my, safe to say you got all of that one. All right, we've got an elevated green. Might need some more club. And if this drops, you get your birdie here. Looks like this one's breaking to the left. Oh. All right, let's see how this next hole's playing. And after that one, even par is your score. And the 10th is a par 4. You made good contact. That ball was launched. And from here, it's about 115 yards to the pin. Hopefully this one will bounce to the right. This putt is daunting, to say the least. Hopefully you can this. This putt's about 6 feet. And you're at even par. Got a headwind to deal with on this hole. Nice swing. Here we go. This is for birdie. It's going pretty hard to the left. Okay, 4 feet to go. Okay, here we go. Par 5 for the 12th. Let's check our distance twice as we set up from the elevated position here. Here we go. This next putt for the eagle. Oh my. 4 feet to go. And he's showing us how it's done. 4th birdie of the day so far. And your score is 8 over par currently. Okay, 13th hole. We got a par 4. Let's go. Oh my goodness, absolutely hammered that one. Nice work. That was some good golf. Nicely done. And that's 8 over par at the moment. Let's see what happens here on number 14. Okay, this is in the light rough. This shouldn't be too bad. All right, coming out of the rough, you might not have enough on it. And this one is a safe par. Currently sitting at 8 over. And now the 15th hole. We've got a par 4 for this one. Oh, liking this one. This one's about 110 from the pin. Oh, come on, sit down for us. All right, let's drop her on in there. save our par and get on our way. Just, yeah, a little too much on there. Up to even par for you now. And the wind is picked up. We got a tailwind to deal with. Safe approach. Nice. This putt's around 13 feet out. This putt's good so far. Okay, setting up on a short par 4 today. Okay, from the green side sand. Hopefully we get up and down from here. Oh, come on, get in. Oh, chipping it on in there for par. Nicely done. Good job on that one. That's going to bring your score down to even par. Okay, on to the par 4 18th. All right, we'll take that. Okay, we're setting up with an elevated green. You might want a little more distance. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that one. Here's a 7-foot putt. And the bogey putt drops, and that will end your round. And as this one to a close, that'll be +10 on your scorecard. And with that, I say goodbye. And hopefully we'll see you again real soon. Hello and welcome to this championship event. My name's Joe. Today we are going to start with the par 4 first hole. Let's drop this one in the middle of the first fairway. Take it from there. What do you say? And with that, your first tee shot is away, and I hope you have a bit of fun here today. This ball's a long way from home. Let's see if you can help it get there. That's well done from there. Maybe we'll get the next one to go. Starting your round out on the right foot today, under par. Let's keep that going. And teeing it up on the second hole. Oh my goodness, we got a big hitter here. Nice. All right, drop this one in, this one for birdie. And after that hole, you'll bring your score down to 2 under. Okay, it's a par 3, third hole in front of us. Have a good tee shot. Nice swing on that. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. All right, this one from 17 feet. Bit long on that one. We have a par 5, fourth hole on this one. And this one's about 180 yards out. Ooh, can we get a bounce to the right, please? This could be a birdie on the scorecard. Good luck with this. You got to give it some gas up the hill. It's breaking a little to the right. Okay, just a few more inches to go. All right, that leaves you at 8 over par. Let's see what we can do here on the 5th. Look at you driving this green. Fantastic work. Putting for eagle. Okay, here's your putt for birdie. This one's starting way out to the right side. Okay, let's see what the next hole has in store for us. And after that hole, you're 2 under par. Teeing off now on a long par 4. Ooh, screaming off the club face. And here's our second shot on the 6th. Well done. That's another green in regulation under your belt. All right, you're sitting right at 2 under for the moment. And now for the 7th hole, we got a par 3. Godspeed, my friend. Very long putt ahead. Oh, this one's starting out okay. Oh, yes, that'll go down. Nicely done. He managed to bring things down to 2 under after that one. And now we have the par 4/8. Oh my goodness, this one's not gonna land, I don't think. And setting up about 105 yards to the pin. Looks like we're going to be on the putting surface. Okay, for the save. Okay, well putt. Now let's move on. All right, you're at 8 over currently. All right, 9th hole, par 5 coming up. There we go. Great contact. And this is about 165 yards or so to the pin. Nice approach, pin high. That's where we like it. All right, we've got about 6 feet here. All right, you brought things down to 3 under after that hole. Okay, teeing up now on the 10th hole. Drive's looking good. Setting up about 115 yards out. This one's looking good. Yeah, that's going to work for you. I'm liking that. Nice stroke on that one. That's your 4th birdie of the day. And you're currently 6 over par. And here we go. Par 3, 11th hole. And we're going right of the pin. Well, you're not going to hit every green today. That's all right. And for the par. Oh, so close. This one's a short 3-foot putt. And currently sitting at 7 over. And the 12th hole is a par 5. Setting up here just in the light rough. I think he got a little too much of the ball out of the rough here. All right, drop this putt and secure that eagle. Let's do it. This one's looking decent. Continuing. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. That hole bring things down to 5 under for you. And let's see what happens here on the 13th hole. Nice, that's some solid contact. So that'll do for now. Here is a 12-footer. Nicely done. 5 under for the moment. And now the 14th hole. This one's a par 5. Well, you got to hold on to the fairway here. And we're setting up here with an elevated green. Might need some more club. All right, here we go. This one for the birdie. This one's breaking left to right. Starting this one up pretty good. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. Okay, here we go with the 15th hole. We got a par 4 on this one. Yes, that's a good swing. Okay, we're setting up about 100 yards out. I think we have the right club here. All right, drop this on in and save your par. Okay, currently sitting at 4 over. Okay, I have a good tee shot here now on the 16th. Oh, you almost got that. All right, tap this one on in. We'll head to the next. And just tapping that one in for par. Nice. Okay, we got a par 4 for the 17th. Good job with that chip shot. And that's 4 over for you. And now to the par 4 18th. This one's looking okay off the tee. And this one's around 140 yards to the pin. That's safe. 13 feet left to the hole. Oh. And with that, you will seal your round with a bogey putt. Okay, as we head our separate ways, that's 5 over par for you. And with that, I must leave you. We'll see you again real soon, though, hopefully, right? Big hello to you from myself, John McCarthy. Pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Guess what? It's time for the golf. Final round of action just about to kick off. Hopefully your nerves are in check. Looking forward to this. Second shot here on the first. That green slopes away from us a little bit. Got to be careful we don't go too far. Maybe a member's bounce to the left. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. Lining this one up at 21 feet. Swinging this one way out to the right. That's a great way to start your round. Even par after that one. Wind blowing left to right on this hole. Well, I hope for your sake this holds the fairway. And that one just barely into the light rough. And second shot here on the second hole. Put this one in its home. It's a long way from home, but I have faith. Well, this one's on a line. Oh, yes, that'll go down nicely. That's going to bring it down to 1 under par. And we're teeing up now on the third. A little off on that approach, but that's okay. Oof, it almost went down. This one's from around 9 feet. Currently sitting at 1 under par. Okay, par 5 for this fourth hole. And this is a tough call. Not sure where this will go. And we are in the deep stuff currently. Let's get out of here now. Well, I hope this one holds on to the fairway here. Oh, rolled right by. You're gonna want to sink this one. This to save your par. Our current leader ahead by 6 strokes at the moment. And a heads up. We got a headwind to deal with. Nice swing onto that one. Here's our second shot on the 5th. The approach is heading a bit to the right. All right, let's leave this sand behind us. What do you say? Fingers crossed for a nice up and down out of this greenside bunker. Went right by. Okay, careful on this one. We're in the rough. Okay, this is your 6th shot on this one. Ooh, tough hole this one. Let's sink this and shake that off. And your score is 8 over par currently. All right, par 4, 6th hole. Well, that's too bad. Well done. This putt is measuring in at 11 feet. Okay, you're swinging this way out to the left. Let's see it turn. Okay, just a few more inches to go. And we're moving along. Let's check in on the scorecard. And right now, you sit at 4 over par. And the approach heading to the left. Okay, here's our second shot here on the 7th hole. All right, I can sink this and salvage a bogey on this one. And currently sitting at 10 over par. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching the leader here today. Final round of play. This is going to be tough. This one should be in the fairway. This one's about 195 out. All right, could have been worse. We're just in the first cut here. Oh, it's the drop. And there you go, pitching her in there. That'll do. Five over par currently. Heads up, wind's blowing left to right here. Woo! Look at that thing go. Oh, that was a fine swing. Fine swing. All right, let's have a good second shot here on the 9th. A little too much to the right. And from the green side, sand. Looking for an up and down here. Yep, that'll work from there. This putt's around 19 feet away. And this one's starting out way left. Okay, setting up for the bogey. And currently sitting at 6 over. All right, we head to the 10th. We got a par 4 ahead of us. Look at that thing fly, just screaming. And this one's about 125 yards out. Drop this, could save par. And you are 6 over par at the moment. Okay, this hole we got a tailwind to deal with. Second shot here on the 11th. Four feet to the cup. And you're currently 6 over par. Okay, the par 5/12 is ahead. Oh man, really got a hold of that. And this one's about 120 yards to the pin. And 3 strokes off the lead. Here we go. This one for birdie. Oh, that bad. And this one's 7 feet away. And currently sitting at 6 over. 13th hole coming up. Oops, that one went bye-bye. Okay, we're setting up in the rough, and it's inside of the rough. It's down deep. Fourth shot, and you're just 3 strokes off the lead. And from 40 feet out. Ooh, that's too bad. Setting up for the triple here. And you're currently sitting at 9 over par. It's blowing out there. We got a headwind on this hole. And that was a drive. Wow, I can still hear the echo. Good luck on your second shot here on the 14th. Taking driver off the fairway, are you? There we go. Good shot. And setting up here for the bogey. And nice putt. Let's move on. Okay, on to number 15. This one's a par 4. This one's about 100 yards out. Okay, on the green safely. 21 feet to the cup from here. Oh. Okay, here we go for the bogey. Okay, here's the 16th. It's a par 3. Well, I hope this one holds on to the fairway. Alrighty, second shot on the 16th. Oh, right putt, just missed the hole. Setting up here for the bogey. And that'll drop. And as we tee off on this one, it's a short par 4. Could be fun. Yeah, we'll take that. All right, good luck. Second shot here on the 17th. Well, missed the green on that one, but I've already forgotten about it. Oh, so close. Setting up here with a 4-foot putt. Long par 4 staring us down on this one. This fairway looks like it has a bit of a downslope in the landing area. A good little shot there. And this shot's about 165 yards from the pin. Well, this approach is leaning a bit to the right. Okay, good luck with this one. You're plugged into this bunker. Something fierce. Okay, we're out of that dirty old bunker now. Nothing wrong with that. Here's an 11-footer. This one looks like it'll break to the right. And with that, your round is over. And that's going to do it for us here today. Thank you so much for playing. We'll see you next time.